Hello, Tony Kishawi here reporting for the What's On In Gympie news. Yet again, the weekly news report. Well, it's actually Saturday. I normally try and get it out Thursday, Friday, so that we know what's going on the weekend. But I kind of just got a bit snowed down this week. The week went so fast. So, do you like, this is my new studio. I'm laying back on a deck chair. That's right. It's my new Christmas look. So everybody else is doing it, so I thought I'd get in. Now, I'd like to go through what's on. I've got a list here, what's coming up in the week. But I want to say stay tuned towards the end because I did a quick video with Tony Goodman down on Mary Street, and he's going to be promoting the upcoming Merry Christmas festival, a street parade. Or no, it's a street festival. It's happening on the 12th. That's with this Wednesday coming, and on the 19th it'll be it'll be again. I'll let Tony promote that, but we should go to the website, the What's On In Gympie, and have a look what's going on down there. So here I am. Hi Jenna, thank you very much for hopping on. I see that you've jumped on and made, oh, I haven't made a comment. You've said hi. Thank you. It's good to know there's somebody out there. Okay, so we're at the What's On In Gympie website here, and you can go here and you can have a look at all the events that are coming up. There's the Mary Street Party, there's last week's events. So it's all here. Just go along to whatsoningympie.com.au. Now, the very first thing that's happening, that's like tomorrow, Sunday, Santa is going to be on the Rattler. That's right. So it's going to be there 12:30. He gets there, and he'll be there until 2 p.m. And if you miss out tomorrow, he's actually going to come back on the 16th and on the 23rd. So if you can go along and see that one. Now, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas on Mary Street. So that's on the 12th. That's on the Wednesday, and it's going to come again on the following Wednesday, the 19th. The whole street's going to be closed off, but as I said, I'll let Tony Goodman tell you all about what's happening this year. Oh, by the way, it's the 5th anniversary of Merry Christmas. So they've been getting bigger and better each year. Next one is the Gympie Town Centre Growers Market. Yes, they're actually going to be there during the Merry Christmas street party. It's actually it's going to be on the same night. So that's the 12th and the 19th that they'll be there. Go and grab your local produce at the same time as having a party. Next, we have the Rattler doing a Twilight Christmas train. Now, this has been getting a lot of interest on Facebook. We shared it, and a lot of people were jumping on and sharing it with other friends. So I recommend you do that. It's going to go out at 5:30 in the evening, so it'll be at dusk, and you'll be able to see the countryside as the sun goes down and the lights come on. It goes out to Amamore, and they said that you can have meals there because there's going to be street stalls and so on. There's going to be many different cultural cuisine for you to choose from. And then it comes back, and it'll be back by 9 p.m. So not too late for the little ones. They might sleep on the journey back home. Okay, next. I must get through these events. Christmas in the Park. 2018. So this is going to be down at Nelson Reserve. It starts at 4 p.m. Santa 5, carols and fireworks 7. Don't miss that one. Gympie Regional Council putting that one on, and they said it's going to be Flintock is the band. It's not just rides. There's going to be a band, and they have been a winner of the Sunshine Coast Battle of the Rising Stars original band. So they'll be there, plus other guests. Now, before I turn on Tony's video, I'd just like to announce here, this is happening in February, but it's an event that's just been added to the Gympie box office. So you can go buy tickets. So I always promote things that are going on at the Heritage Theatre, and we have Mark Ware and his band, and he's going to be doing a tribute to Glenn Campbell, and it's called The Man, the Music, the Legend, the Untold Story. So you can go to the Gympie box office and also to the What's On In Gympie, and you can get the tickets on the same page as the event on What's On In Gympie. Okay, so let's come back to the camera. Can I see you? Can you see me? We are back. There we are. So here I am out in the sun again. It's, what's it, 4:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday on my deck chair. Let me introduce you to Tony Goodman. I went down and did an interview with him today. So I'll leave you with this video. It's about 3 minutes long. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.
Ho, ho, ho. This is Tony Goodman from Bellicassa. I'm just introducing our 5th anniversary Merry Christmas night. All started back in 2014, and all back then it was all pretty basic. We had a horse and cart, we had a few buskers, we had a little bit of acts at centre stage through the ukulele group, and we probably had nearly 1,000 people who turned up on that first night. So over the years it's improved, it's added more value, and there's been a hell of a lot of things that's come on board through Gympie Regional Council as well too, which has just literally been fantastic, their support. So here we are again, Merry Christmas, 5th anniversary. We're still going to have the horse and cart rides, the nativity scene by combined churches. There's going to be trees will be fully decorated all the way down the street. There's going to be the traders, the clubs and the organisations that will be coming on board with that. There's going to be street entertainment over the whole street. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, the whole street's going to be closed from the traffic lights down near the Royal Hotel right up to the Five-Way, so that it'll give plenty of room for people to spread out. And guess what? Santa Claus is coming to Merry Christmas as well. And there's going to be stacks of children's entertainment. There's going to be things like choo-choo train rides. There's going to be jumping castles. There's going to be a whole lot of different things. There's going to be prizes for children's costumes at centre stage. And the bonus to everyone, it's going to be a street festival that's combined with late night shopping. So just about all the shops will be open. Some will be putting on specials, etc. To add to it, we're going to have street food to complement all the cafes and the hotels. There's going to be wine and cheese tasting, and the good thing about this particular one too, we've got the vintage cars coming in from the Gympie Historical Society. So that's going to be a great addition to the event. And the other thing too is the Rattlers coming to Merry Street. The Rattlers coming to Merry Street. What's going to happen is the people who leave the train on the Wednesday afternoon, who come up and go through that fantastic Merry Valley, they're going to come down after their train ride and come into Merry Street for the street festival. But the other side of it too is there's going to be a family day pass that's going to be provided by the Rattler. That if people come down, anyone who comes into the street on the night, if they spend more than $20 or more in any of the shops, they write their name on the back of a receipt and put it into a red box at centre stage. They will go into a draw, first one out of the box, to win a family day pass at the Rattler, valued to $145. So, look, it's going to be a fun night. It'll be a fantastic night, and it'll be a family fun night. And I believe Merry Street lends itself to it. So please come, please tell your friends, please tell your family. It's going to all happen this Wednesday night on the 12th and the 19th of December. See you there.
Well, there you go. You heard it from the horse's mouth. There's Tony down on Merry Street. And I think he's been a fantastic advocate for Merry Street. We've got to breathe life. There was too many empty shops. And I think now it's a busy, bustling main street. And I think a town should have its main street. So thank you very much, Tony Goodman. And that's goodbye from the two Tonys. Double trouble here. Thank you very much for watching. And thanks very much for sharing, liking, and saying hi. Ciao, ciao.